What is going on YouTube and Weight Loss Warriors? It's your boy C-Dub and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about whether brushing your teeth breaks your fast. And I'm going to do it right after this. What is happening? If you're new to my channel, my name is C-Dub and I lost 125 pounds eating just one time a day. Welcome. I started this channel to help you out with tips, tricks, and knowledge that I learned along my way to help you on your journey. And to all of my subscribers, my weight loss warriors, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of this channel and helping me grow. And boy, do I got a topic today. And I want to start by just saying that whether or not you really want to hear what I have to say in this video or not, I think it's helpful and I think you should wait all the way to the end to kind of get a full impact of my opinion of the situation. But I want to talk to you about brushing your teeth and whether or not it could break your fast. And to answer that question, it's obviously going to depend on what kind of toothpaste you use. And I can't run through every single brand here and talk about this brand breaks it versus that brand. But what I can do is give you an idea of what can break it, and then you can look at the ingredients of your toothpaste and find out whether or not yours falls into the category or not. So the first thing is fluoride. Fluoride can break your fast. So if you are brushing your teeth with a fluoride-based toothpaste, that could be a situation where you are accidentally breaking your fast. And what I mean when I say breaking your fast is it's going to raise your insulin levels, as we all know. So when you're brushing your teeth with something with fluoride, you've got to watch out. Now with that said, toothpaste is generally moving away from fluoride, so that's a positive. Another ingredient that we have to watch out for is saccharin. See, saccharin is an artificial sweetener, just like a lot of artificial sweeteners that you may have heard of in the past. The difference is saccharin has tested time in and time out to actually break your fast. So when we're looking at other artificial sweeteners, it just doesn't come up very often. For example, Splenda has showed that in most cases it does not break your fast. So when we're talking about saccharin, it does in almost every case. So it's something again that we have to watch out for. And an example is there's certain toothpastes that use both saccharins and fluoride, and those are going to be much more likely to break your fast than a toothpaste that's based on something other than that. And there's plenty of different toothpastes on the market now that are good in both categories and have neither one of them, and there are toothpastes that have both. So with that said, let me hop over to other things like, obviously if you want to take some kind of breath mint, it is going to break your fast 99% of the time there too. So I know when you're watching this, the next thing is mouthwash, and mouthwash, almost all of them have fluoride and they're going to break your fast. But you can look at the ingredients and see if it has one of the two and then stay away from the mouthwash too. So in this situation, you're saying, so you just want me to walk around with bad breath and then brush my teeth after I eat, and what if I'm doing OMAD like you? That's just one time a day and I got to have nappy breath all day, and then I got to go into a situation that I'm just not willing to do that. And you could be thinking, hey, this whole thing is a deal breaker. And I want to take a minute and say, just take a second and don't stress out. If this is something that is on your mind and you want to brush your teeth with your favorite kind of toothpaste, it's not as big a deal as people want to make it out to be. And let me explain and let me hop into that a little bit more. So anytime you eat anything, your insulin levels can move. And your insulin levels move up, you're obviously switching into fat storage mode away from fat burning mode. So when you're sitting to brush your teeth in the morning, you can raise your insulin by, again, brushing your teeth. Just as if somebody were to add like a spoonful of creamer into their coffee. It is going to break their fast. But is it going to break it to the extreme that they are not going to be able to get back into fat burning mode very easily? And that is the tough question. So what I'm saying here is there's different level bumps in your insulin. And so if you put one splash of milk in your coffee in the morning, your insulin is barely going to bump. Now if you put a bunch of milk and some half and half and you throw some sugar and you throw all this other stuff into your coffee, you're going to raise it really high and it's not going to get back down easily, and you are really going to set yourself back. But by just adding a splash, you may bump it just a slight bit, but you're able to get back into a baseline situation or fat burning mode relatively quickly afterwards. The same thing's going to go if you're brushing your teeth with saccharin and fluoride. You're going to move it a little, but you're not going to move it so much that your body's not going to be able to react to that quickly and hop back over into the mode you want. Now, it can affect autophagy, and that's something you have to consider. If you're going on a longer term fast, maybe going away from brushing your teeth with those things altogether is a good idea. There's charcoal-based toothpaste out there that you can go get, and several other different brands that don't use them. So if you're going to go on the long-term fast, maybe some of you are hopping in tomorrow with me, you might want to go ahead and shy away from those couple of toothpaste, just so that autophagy just doesn't, go away. And that's a big part of it too. But I think that no matter what you're brushing your teeth with, you're going to be okay. The bottom line is, I've said it on this channel a million times, the number one thing intermittent fasting does, and it does a million, and I'm not downplaying any of the wonderful things it does, but one of the biggest benefits is it's getting you to eat less. And that is important. So if we're brushing our teeth and breaking a fast a slight bit, and we're only eating 1 time or 2 times a day, way later in the afternoon, we're generally going to be burning much more fat than we would any other way. So don't stress too much about it. Don't get into a panic mode. Just go about your business. But I got to give you the knowledge so that if you do want to avoid these things, you can. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to pop a video right up here right now about eating 1 meal a day and the crazy things that I've learned from it. And then my face is going to pop up right here. Click on it. It's going to subscribe to this channel. It is free, but the information I am giving you is priceless. I will catch you next time. Peace.